Mellany sat at home that night, curled up in front of the TV in complete silence.
Hello, Wayne?
Hi, what is it? Is everything okay?
No, where are you? You said you were coming home straight after work.
Some work came up, Mellany. You know how it is. It's going to be another all-nighter.
It would be best if you came home.
Sorry, I can't come right now. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, Mel.
The next day, winners of the second round were announced. Brenda came third and was pleased with that. She hadn't felt it was her best work. Ashley took second place, which surprised many people. Her work often went unnoticed.
Morning, everyone.
Brenda was pleased to see Ashley being praised by her colleagues. Ashley grinned as she prepared her workstation for the day ahead.
I loved your work, Bree. It was you who inspired me. I saw the clothes you made and realized I could incorporate them into my designs as well. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to inspire you, Ashley. You did a great job. Mellany came out of her office and saw the two women talking amicably. She looked seriously at them, and they quickly returned to work. Later that evening, Mellany asked Brenda to join her for dinner with important clients. Brenda couldn't understand why a junior like her had been asked to come along.
Those are our clients, Brenda.
Brenda saw a group of middle-aged men sitting at the bar. She had a bad feeling about it.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
You're very late. We started without you. You'll have to catch up.
I'm afraid I can't drink today. Brenda will be happy to have a drink with you.
That sounds very good to me.
So, this beautiful lady is Brenda? A beautiful lady deserves delicious wine.
I can't drink that much. I haven't even had lunch.
If you're that worried, have a beer instead. Come on, honey, don't make any more excuses.
The word honey made Brenda's skin crawl. Her fists clenched under the table. She saw Mellany's narrow eyes and finally sipped her beer.
Mellany was telling us about how competitive you are, Brenda. Drink up. You don't want to fall behind.
Brenda took another sip, but wasn't happy about it. The drinks continued to flow, and her glass was topped up before she could refuse. I really can't have any more.
We're only just getting started. You can't stop now.
Brenda shook her head, but the bald man leaned forward, smelling of tobacco and wine, and grabbed Brenda's thigh under the table.
What did you say, sweetheart? Would you like to have this party somewhere quieter?
Brenda jumped to her feet and grabbed her purse. She glared at the bald man and then turned to Mellany. I'm not going to put up with this. I'm leaving. Brenda began walking towards the door. Mellany caught up and stopped her.
What's wrong with you? They were just being friendly.
They were not being friendly, and you know it. I felt like a cow in a cattle market.
I thought you would enjoy the attention. That's why I invited you here today.
Why would you think that?
It's not like you were hired for your talent. There are all sorts of rumors about what you did to get the job.
I've done nothing to deserve the way you treat me. Mellany touched her cheek and couldn't believe she had been struck.
What is going on here?
Before Mellany could react to Brenda's harsh slap, Cameron had arrived.
Mellany, I was supposed to come with you to the meeting, not Brenda.
I'm sorry.
The meeting is over. The company was unable to provide the services they required.
I guess there's nothing keeping us from heading home for the evening then.
Cameron held Brenda's hand and walked away. Mellany was seething. She wondered how long Cameron and Brenda had been going around. Outside the hotel, one of the valets recognized them and clicked their photographs, when suddenly, Susie? What are you doing here?
Nice of you to recognize me. My father lost his company and no one else would hire me. I had to take up this dead-end job of being a valet. The nasty rumors didn't help either. I'm sure you know all about that, though.
Susie, I had no idea, and I never...
Oh, never mind. I can see the headlines now. Cameron Kent is having an affair with a junior employee. The papers are going to love this.
Let's go. She's not worth our time.
Mellany, I have something for you.
Oh, hello, Susie. What have you got for me?
Photographic evidence of Brenda's illicit relationship with Cameron Kent.
I don't know what I did to offend her. She'll hate me even more now if she thinks I got my job because of you.
I shouldn't be telling you this, but her husband has been cheating on her. He left her for a younger woman and is filing for divorce.
That's horrible. But what does it have to do with me?
I think she feels threatened by you, but you did nothing wrong. I can get rid of her if you want me to. I've got more than enough evidence to dismiss her.
No, I don't want you to do that unless you have to. I want to prove that I work for the company because I am talented, not because of my relationship with you.
You are talented. You deserve to be there.
Brenda smiled at him and then leaned over to kiss him on the cheek. Cameron gave her a warm kiss on the neck.
Linda Lincoln hasn't been found yet. I'm sorry. On the plus side, nobody else can find her either.
Richard is worried that Cameron will find her before us. If we find Linda, we will know the truth. Get it done, Natalie.
I don't understand why you don't just talk to Brenda directly.
It's not the right time to speak to her about this, but maybe I could talk to her about something else. It has been a while since I've seen her.
Jenny was filling Brenda in about her dating escapades over lunch. So, tell me everything.
I wonder why my dad gets me to meet with the most boring men in LA. I was on a date with a mathematics professor who bored me to death.
That does sound like a terrible date.
Well, Martin was in the same restaurant and saved me from that date.
Martin?
Bree, you don't think Martin is seeing anyone, do you?
I knew you were catching feelings for him.
No. Just forget I mentioned it.
I'm not going to forget it. Go on, spill the beans.
I just wanted your opinion. He obviously knows he's good looking. He could have any woman he wants. I don't get why he's hanging around with me.
That's not going to cut it. Tell me all the details.
No, I won't tell you.
Jenny and Brenda continued eating their food and didn't discuss it again. Jenny's taxi arrived first, and the two of them said goodbye. Brenda waved her off and then made her way to the bus stop. It was cold that evening. She shivered and pulled her coat around her tightly. A wave of panic washed over Brenda as a black van pulled up. Seeing the black van triggered the trauma of her kidnapping. She froze as the van doors slid open and saw Robert stepping out.
I want to talk to you, Brenda. Get in the car.
I don't want to. Please.
I'm not ready to give up on you yet. You haven't given me a proper chance to show how happy I can make you. Get in.
I can't spell it out more clearly. I'm not interested in you. Let me go. Before Brenda could move, two men stepped out of the van and blocked her path. Why won't you let me leave? Please, Robert.
I'm sure you want to avoid a public scene. Just get in the car.
Brenda looked at Robert fearfully. She knew Robert could go to any lengths to prove his point and would fight for what he wanted. Will Brenda be coerced to get into Robert's van? Or will she escape?
Hi, Brenda here. Hope you are loving Love Bargain. Keep following us as we release a new episode of Season 1 daily on YouTube. You can jump the queue and unlock all seasons of the audio series by installing the Pocket FM app now. Just click on the link in the description. To watch the next episode of Season 1, tap here, and to watch the full Season 1, click on the playlist.